Hey guys, it's Catherine, and today I wanted to make a super quick video about how you can create a Facebook group and a Facebook page and basically brand build on Facebook on the down low. That is how you can create your own Facebook group and run it completely anonymously without anyone knowing it's you. Whoa! Now, I'm not suggesting you do this for any naughty purposes. If you're looking at sort of using it to troll people or to sell things that are illegal, please don't do that. It's against Facebook's terms and conditions, and it's not a cool thing to do. However, running an anonymous Facebook group can be super powerful because it lets you test out different ideas. And for me, I've used Facebook groups a lot to build my business. I have a couple of major groups that I'm very happy to put my name on, Treasure Hunting and our KDP group, both 10 to 17,000 people. And I'm very happy to have those as part of my brand because they're really about what I talk about all the time, things like marketing, creativity. However, sometimes I might just have a crazy idea that I want to test out, or sometimes I may want to see if a trend is going to grow, or I've created a little product and I want to see if I can build an audience around that product. And I'm talking sort of digital products, like things like software, things like lists, things like digital information, and also physical products as well, if I manage to put together some kind of physical product or a book. So for many of those things, I like to build groups. Like for me, I don't think I would have the business I have if I hadn't used Facebook groups. And what I see now with Facebook is that groups are becoming more and more important. That is, Facebook are putting a lot more emphasis into groups and starting to give them more weight in the timeline and encourage people to create and admin groups. So I want to show you now how you can create your group anonymously. So this is what I like to do. So first of all, you've got to create a page. So go to facebook.com/pages. And from here, you're going to hit create page. And you can choose either a business or brand or a community, depending on how you want to do this. You really have two approaches. If you do a business or a brand, you're saying, yes, I have this product and I want to sell it. And as I say, it could be a course, it could be a book, it could be a physical product. So you could go that route. Sometimes, and what I like to do is create a group around a product. So, for example, let's say you're selling a book on cruises. Okay, let's say you've got a book about how to go cruising. So you can either create a Facebook page specifically for your book, for your fans, or what you could do is just create a general cruising group. And then every so often you can say to people like, hey, I've got a book about cruising. Like, people don't usually mind if you promote something in your own group, as long as your group offers some kind of value otherwise. The other great thing I love about groups is that they're like free market research. If you're running a group and you're adminning a group, you're interacting with the members of your group, you're helping them out, you learn tons. And for me, sometimes what I've done is I've just created a group based on an interest. So, for example, we created our KDP group because we were getting very excited about KDP. We didn't actually have a product to sell. We just created a KDP group so people could talk about publishing. And from there, we started learning what people needed, and we created products like Tangent templates because we knew that was what people in the group needed and that would be helpful to people in the group. So running groups is like market research. So I'm going to go with community for this. Let's pretend I have a book about cruising. I want to promote that. I want to start a group so I can talk about cruising, learn what problems people are facing when they go cruising, and just start interacting with an audience. So I'm going to create my page first, community or public figure. Let's get started, and I'm going to call it Cruising the Seas. That's the name of my page. And I'm going to look for a category. Let's see, we could do maybe vacations. Have they got cruising? Have they got travel? That would be where it's at. So let's do local and travel website and continue. So first of all, we're creating a page. We're making it a community page, and we're calling it Cruising the Seas. And boom, here it is. It's super easy to do. Oh, I didn't make a profile picture. I made a cover picture, so that's going to look a little bit weird. But let's add a cover picture. There we go. So you need a cover picture and a profile picture for your page. I just make them in Canva really quickly. Yeah, that doesn't look too great. Let's add our cover. Cool. So that looks nice. We have a very simple Facebook page here. It asked me to invite some friends. I'm going to leave my friends alone and not bother those for the moment. But this is pretty much what my page looks like. Great. We have the page. And no one can see who admins a page. They may be able to find some basic information about it, like when it was created and that the creator, me, is in the United States, but it won't tell people who actually admins the page. Now, it's actually very useful to have a page for your business as well, because you can run adverts, and you need a page to run adverts. So this is really cool. I have my Facebook page in place. Now I'm going to create a group. So what I do, there's a little button up here that says create. I can also do it from groups here. In fact, I'm going to do that. So you can either hit the create button up there, or you can hit the groups button here. So I'm doing groups, and then I'm going to say create group. So there we go. Boom. Cruising the Seas group. I can add some people. It automatically adds me. I usually add Isaac, actually. That's kind of how I do this. So I usually go and add in Isaac, and I usually make it secret as well. There we go. I'm going to do create now. And my group is now a secret group, so no one knows it exists. And at the moment, yes, I am listed in here as a member. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write something. Hello, everyone. And you can see that in my group, if I put hello, everyone, that posts as Cruising the Seas. Now, I can switch here and interact as myself, as Catherine. So now if I do this is Catherine and I post that, you can see that these posts show up differently. So that one says Cruising the Seas, that one says this is Catherine. So the way you run your group anonymously is you have to kick yourself out. Now it depends how you create the group. You saw me add myself to this group. Now if you use the create up there, it actually adds you automatically. So sometimes it may add you automatically. So you usually have to do this step. So what you need to do is make sure you are interacting as yourself. So I'm there, Catherine Shelton, interacting as yourself. And then what you're going to do is just go in and leave the group. Do you want to give up the Cruising the Seas group and your admin rights? Yes, I do. And one thing actually I recommend is actually copying this group number before you do that. But there we go, I've copied that now. I just hit the back button actually, which works too. But now if we go and look at the about for that group, you can see there's only one member and one admin, which is me. But it's me in disguise. Whoa. Now you might be asking, because you saw me add Isaac to the group as well. He won't actually join the group, or he won't be seen in the group until he actually acknowledges it and says, yes, I want to join the group. If he wants to be anonymous as well, he doesn't have to join the group. Or he can just wait and join the group when there's more people in them, so they don't know it's his group or my group, anyone's group. So that's it. That's how you have an anonymous Facebook group. You can also have your page, which is anonymous, which means you get the best of both worlds. You have a Facebook page where you can run adverts, where you can make viral posts, you can create whatever content you want and share it out with the big wide world, and you have your group that you can grow as a community. And of course, there's many things to say about groups. There's many ways to manage a group, but this is enough to get you started, and hopefully you can use your group to test out your ideas, start building your brand, keep your competitors away. Often a big problem if you're like creating something new. You don't really want competitors to jump on it the second you try it out. So this really gives you like a sandbox for your ideas. Have fun with it, guys. Bye.